About who you allow into your circle, because some people are just there really to kill, seek, and destroy. It can go, and I'm not saying that people can't learn new things or become different people. That's not what I'm saying, but they've gone as far as they can go with you. And when they've gone as far as they can go with you, do you stay in that stagnant place or do you continue to grow? You got to be careful about who you let around you, because they will literally stop you from your greatness. And it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what relationship it is. It doesn't matter how they come into your life. I tell you this all the time. You got to watch. I say this all the time too. You got to watch how somebody comes into your life, because the same way they come into your life is the same way they will leave your life. And that's the honest truth. I found myself today like feeling some kind of way about some things. And I was like, you know what? In the end of the day, that's not really for me. So why do I feel some kind of way? Right? I'm always constantly asking the Creator to remove things that are not for me away from me, so that I'm not sidetracked by the bullshit that's not for me. Right? The devil is real. And then I get upset when the things that I think that I don't want removed from me are removed. I'm like, hey, that wasn't fair. But the reality is, this is a blessing, right? So understand, when somebody comes into your life, they got to match up with you. And if they go against some things that you don't believe in, and I know, like, my best friend's going to be like, here she go with the churchy part. But I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of people know the story of Peter, right? Do you know that if Peter had stayed in his faith and not associated with other members, he probably would not have denied Jesus? Like, he would have had the strength to not do that? That's quite a fall. And if you don't know the story, you know, Peter told Jesus, I would never abandon you. I would die with you. And then Jesus looked at him and said, before this night, before the cock crows, you'll deny me. And he did. But the reason, right, is because you allow people in your life that facilitate your fall. So and what I mean by that is, you get involved with people you know ain't no good for you. You see it. You like, they ain't worth shit, bro. But you're like, but I love them so much. I just want to see them do so good. And so while you're mixing yourself, hey, little sister, while you're mixing yourself with this individual because you want to see them do good and you know they're not shit, you're declining. You're setting yourself up for the fall, because you got to fall to their level to be able to fuck with them. Just because some people are cool, just because you see some people, doesn't mean you're in the season to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a season. I got friends that I dearly love that I've had to be like, you know what? I love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance. And I love you from a distance because we're not on the same path. We're not going in the same direction. We don't want the same things. And if I stop and get caught up with what you're doing and head down your path, I'm getting off of mine. It's okay to not be for everybody. It's okay to not think that everything is for you. As a matter of fact, you're not supposed to be for everybody. There are people out here that you're evenly yoked with that are absolutely aligned with you. You just got to find your tribe. You just got to find your people. You know what I'm saying? Tuning into the gossip, tuning into the bullshit, that shit's fun. I ain't even gonna lie. Listen, y'all know I love a good gossip session. I love a good screaming session. But you know what I found out that I love more? Peace. I love peace more. I love watching things and learning things. I love experiencing things. And it's cool that so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so got drama. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. But, it's like, what does it do for you? Where does it take you? What does it give you? What does it provide for you? Why do I give a damn? I keep telling people there are strict areas that I care about in the lifestyle. Number one, I refuse to call the lifestyle the game. And for those of you that call the lifestyle the game, you need some fucking help, because life is not a game. So how the fuck you think the lifestyle is a game? Life isn't a game. And the lifestyle is not a game. Just like there's no such thing as the game God, because there's one God. But it's cool to care about what goes on. But to cheer on somebody else's fall, Like, you really got to ask yourself, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with the person you are? When you over here cheering on someone else's downfall, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, how did their night go? Was it bad? How miserable of a person are you? Like, we tune in to watch people do bad. I had 100 people on here. If I was on here screaming, talking about I was going to whoop somebody's ass, y'all would take everybody I say right now. Come over here and yell and scream. But because now I choose to speak life and speak real shit to y'all, y'all be like, yeah, okay, Foreign, we bored. It's crazy to me that progress, growth, and success is boredom to most people. That's really sad. The most y'all will be stagnant, stuck in chaos and bullshit than to work to learn and succeed. That's fucking sad. It says a lot about the society. It says a lot about the culture. It says a lot about the individual when you choose not to learn anything. That can't be. They respect violence. You know what I'm saying? That what did Kendrick Lamar say? The one in front of the gun is going to live forever. You know what I'm saying? But we got to be better than that. How do you not wake up every day and want to tell somebody, you know what? You have an amazing day. I wish you all the fucking success. I want you to have fat stacks. I want you to get everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? How do you not wish that to somebody? Especially for us in the lifestyle. How do you not tell your sister, bitch, get all the money you can today. I hope it's fast. I hope it's easy. I hope you're done before you even get started. I hope the first one is the only one you need today. How is that a problem? But why do we want to tune in to see who got slapped, who blew their situation, who fagged off, who did this, who did that? None of that's positive. None of that's positive. None of that is speaking life into anybody. Anybody that knows me could be like, they could call me and be like, girl, can you just tell me something positive? I'd be the first one. I'd be like, well, do you want to pray? You want me to write an affirmation? What do you want to do? Because I don't understand why you would try to tear somebody down when you have the opportunity to build them. That doesn't make any sense to me. I get tired of hearing all the fighting and bickering and back and forth. Like, shut up already. Oh, P, not P. No, because see, what you don't understand is, no, what you don't understand is not. Like, bruh. That's not, do you, number one, men arguing with men, and I will say this and I stand on this, men arguing with men personify bitch behavior to me. So when I see a grown-ass man arguing with another grown-ass man, the only thing that registers in my head is he's got no testosterone. The men that I choose to fuck with in my life won't even raise their voice because they don't have to. I'm not going to deal with a man that got to yell at me. You ain't got to yell at me. The only thing you got to do is talk to me. And a real man, a real gentleman, he's not going to yell. He's going to tell you exactly what it is. And you're going to understand it and get to moving about it. With no complaints, no problem. Because that's called the natural order of things. And submission comes from those that are worth being submitted to. You can't force that. But you got these men running around here sounding like chihuahuas. You don't even sound like Rottweilers. You sound like little yappity dogs. Barking back and forth at each other. Doing ridiculous, dumb shit. None of it pushes life. None of it. None of it speaks life. People speak about elevation but have no idea where they're going. People speak about elevation but have no plan, no direction. Some of y'all don't pray. Some of y'all don't have a higher power. Some of y'all don't have a higher self. Some of y'all don't know how to seek peace within yourselves. But then you get on these platforms and you just spew hate, chaos, and bullshit. And then you got to ask yourself, are you one of the ones that were here to kill, seek, and destroy? What do you really want? Who are you really? Because if Instagram shows us who the fuck you are, a lot of you got some work to do. And that's just honest. There's more to life than a lifestyle. There's more to life than money. Believe it or not, 95% of the world operate outside of the lifestyle. And those in the lifestyle still ain't in the top 1%. Crazy, right? Making enough money outside of squares to be in the top 1%, but you haven't reached the top 1% because you're too busy hating on everybody and spewing all that bullshit that you can't elevate and really grow. The company that you keep prevents you from going further. Because you want to hang out with your pea partners that ain't going nowhere and ain't doing nothing, and you can't figure out why you ain't going nowhere and ain't doing nothing. Because you want to hang out with your whole friends that ain't been nowhere, ain't done nothing, and ain't doing shit, and you now don't know why you ain't going nowhere and doing shit. Because they not doing it. And you a fucking follower. I know that hurts some feelings. You a fucking follower. Falling for they bullshit. Setting yourself up for the fall. This is my challenge. I just encourage y'all to speak life to one person a day for the next week. It'll change your life. I'm dead ass. Speak something positive to one person a day for the next week. Every single day this week. Watch it change your outlook on things. Because all this that we be speaking, all this bullshit that we be talking, it ain't producing nothing. See what happens with one positive phrase every day for a week. Watch what it produces. Y'all stay positive. I'm out of here.